And I was watching the television. I turned the TV on. It was a program, This Week in Bible Prophecy by Peter and Paul Lalonde. And he was saying, you're interested in the Bible for a reason. It's not by coincidence. You need Jesus in your heart. And that was it. He did the gospel message. And I said, okay, I have no choice but to try. I was afraid to try. Because, you know, Islam says if you believe Jesus is the Son of God, you go to hell. So I said, okay. I had, remember, 2 words. I said, Jesus, come in. That was it. Because he was pounding on my heart for all the time. You have to open. And in the Middle East, the lock is inside the latch. So I opened, I let him in. Boy, I had joy. Instant joy. I went upstairs, I remember, I turned the light on. My wife expected me to do the usual. I used to take her with a mattress and fling her against the wall. She would stick like a fly on the wall. She was so scared of me. I mean, I was a terror in her life. I was very abusive. And I said to her, and she's Mexican-American, she held well for a whole year of this abuse. That's why I say Mexicans make the best wives. She put up with so much abuse, and then she says, what do you want? And she grabbed on the mattress as usual. And I said, honey, I love you. Yeah, you're tricking me. You're about to flip the mattress any minute. I said, honey, I need to talk to you. I said, are you going to lay your hands on me? I said, I'll cut the hand and lay them you. Hating your wife is worship of the devil. You don't hate your wife. That's demonic. I said, I just received Jesus in my heart downstairs. I guess that makes me a Christian. And I love you. And she says, honey, I love you too. Let's turn off the light. Tomorrow you'll be okay. She turned off the light. I turned the light back on. And I said, you don't understand. I will die with the faith that I received downstairs. I know that. I made a deal with God. And between us, a deal is a deal. I will die with that faith that I received downstairs. It's such a powerful faith. There's nothing can shake it. Nothing. Not even death. Okay, honey, I love you too. Let's go to sleep. I said, okay. Woke up in the morning, she thought I'll be different, the same old person. After a month goes by, she says, honey, you're not the husband I married. You are totally a different person. You're a different person. What happened to my husband? I said, why? Do you want me to have flashbacks? No, I like the new guy. Thank God he's gone from you. But you're not the same man. I said, honey, the fruits of the Spirit. So I went out in a hunt trying to find a Christian. Excuse me, Christian? Get away from me, you weirdo, you know. I work. Any Christian? Any Christian? Any Christian? Finally, I found the one-legged man. He was from Argentina. He had one prosthesis leg. He was walking. And he must have been a born-again Christian, one of those born-again Christians, right? Christian? Yes? What can I do for you? I need to tell you something. You know, I used to be a terrorist, and I read the Bible. And can you come inside my home so we can discuss this? What? Terrorist? Oh, no. I said, don't be afraid. I really cannot harm a fly. Can you come to my house? He says, okay, I'll come to your house. He came to my house, and I asked him one question. I said, I don't understand, why do I have all this joy? I'm so happy. I don't understand why. Something went little cuckoo. He says, he took me to the verses in the New Testament. He says, here is the fruits of the Spirit. Joy, long suffering. That's me! You finally begin to see the mirror, the Bible. It's amazing. You begin, everything becomes life. Everything becomes life. And so I went on a mission. And when I was a terrorist, I used to demonstrate in Chicago, and I was, where Obama even was kind of doing his activism too over there. I was there at those times. And the loudspeaker, who runs the Congress? And the crowds used to say, Israel does. Who runs the media? Israel does. The media came and they called us freedom fighters. Then I repented from terrorism. I began to speak out against terrorism. Now I became a racist, Islamophobic, xenophobic, bigoted, divisive. Shoebat, you're divisive. Go figure. Does that answer your question, sir?